Hi everyone, welcome back to Empire Total War. Here we are with the British Empire. It's 1750. We're currently looking at the Indian continent. We've done well, we've taken the southern part of India. We've overthrown the Maharatha Confederacy, the ruling party, and it's now turned into a republic, so we've changed the dynamics of Indian politics going forward. And we have sued for peace and we've been accepted, so we're actually currently at peace with the Maharatha Confederacy Republic, and so that gives us a lot of time to just take stock and make sure everything is getting rebuilt, and try and capitalize the cash that's coming in from the region. Let's just have a look. Okay, so Bajapur, it looks like we don't have tax coming in from them. We obviously give them tax exemption. Can we... Ooh. It's an extra 2,000 or 1,900 pounds. Do you know what? I'm not going to. Let's give it one more turn, just to take the edge off, and hopefully that will be okay. We've got obviously an army based in the town itself. Probably needs a general. And at the fort just north, we've also got another chunk of troops sitting around waiting to go. Down here in Goa, we've got a few units left. So what we'll probably do is have a sort through and get probably 2 to 3 armies out of the troops we have here. One army will probably remain to defend, and 2 will go and try and seek new territories and further our expansion in India. We've also got this body of troops moving back to Arcot. This is where we had the general who died. No troops in that fort there. So yeah, we've got one army there. We've got a number of troops back here in Mysore, but we do have the general, Robert Clive. First Baron Clive. Oh, General's Bodyguard, nice. So we do have a general here, so he can form one of the armies. Yeah. We've got most of the troops up there. So yeah, I think we'll have one army heading up the east coast, trying to take Hyderabad, and then storming up all the way to Calcutta. We do need these territories in the north, Hindustan and Punjab, I think. I could double check that, couldn't I, rather than just guessing in here. Yeah, we need... Oh, no, we don't need the Punjab. We just need Hindustan and Bengal. Well, Calcutta is. So, okay. That's cool. So maybe... what should we do? I don't know. Maybe we will just send an army up the coast and then head north. And the other army is just sort of defending our territory. Yeah, that's a possibility. But for now, everything's calm. And we are building, repairing, and trying to bring the income back in. In Europe, things are okay, fairly stable. I think, did we sue for peace last time? Yes, we sued for peace with Poland, Lithuania, and Sweden. So we're no longer at war with anyone. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? We are still allied with the Austrians, and we're protectorates of the 13 colonies. No further trade opportunities are available. Okay, so that's all good. France is still unfriendly, minus 39. It's all the territorial expansion they don't like. And dishonouring treaties. That's obviously a big thing as well. But there we go. So we are not overly concerned with the war in Europe at the moment. We seem to have managed to keep our head below the parapet, and we are avoiding most of the carnage, which is good. We have one more term in London until an army board is completed, and that will give us more options with troops and training research. I was just going to see the lower classes are not particularly happy. It's all the clamour for reform, all the advances in technology and stuff, and political science. So yeah, that's getting them nervous. But we do have basically dragoons trying to keep the peace, so that's okay. In our navy, it's what we got, 5th rate, 4th rate, 5th rate, 5th rate, 2nd rate, and the Admiral Edward Hawke in his 5th rate. So we maybe need to get some more ships available just in case the war in Europe does kick off. Then we can go full steam ahead. In Scotland, Edinburgh, things are okay. Everyone is relatively happy. Nothing we can really build at the time. Textiles are doing okay. I don't know where's the farms in Scotland. Oh, there they are. I couldn't see them. Oh, that's already a great estate, so that's good. Over in Ireland, now we've been doing some work in Ireland. Everyone's happy, which is great to see. And you can see Protestantism is higher than Catholicism right now, which is remarkable. This guy is doing a fantastic job. Harry Kelly, well done, sir. You are doing the Lord's work, literally. Converting everyone to Protestantism, which helps our cause, of course. So that's good. Ireland, England, Scotland and Wales all seem to be relatively good. Over in North America, let's have a look. How's the policies in North America? They're doing okay. Everything looks good, apart from here, Niagara, where we know we've got this army eating at us out of house and home. You can see you've got food shortages predicted. I'm sure it's because of them. No more villages left to expand to develop into towns and potential areas of profit, but that's okay. What do we have? Surprised they didn't get a little, I don't know, maybe a little fishing village or a little port here or something, so they can have a nice port up here, can they? But I don't know what state this river is, how good it is for navigating. We also have a rake here who got kicked out of Fort Nashwauk last time. I maybe bring him back down here. See what's going on. You can see around Boston, everything is really ticking along nicely. Things are. How much is Boston bringing in now? Must be bringing in a fair whack. $4 grand. Yeah. No, sorry. 1,100. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. Orders. Town wealth is 4 grand. Maybe we need to start expanding some of these. Very poor, very poor. Average yield. Oh, God. Poor fishery. Average yield farm. Oh, we can't quite afford to upgrade that, but we'll upgrade that farm next time. We'll see if we can get the farms upgraded around North America. We have a fleet here of relatively minor ships. We've got is that a 5th rate? Yeah, and a brig and 2 sloops. They're patrolling our coastline, keeping all things good, but yeah, I don't think much is going on there. North America has been very calm, apart from the shock of the Maharatha Confederacy rocking up a few years ago. The stalemate between us and the French continues. No one's really being the aggressor, so that's all well and good. So no reason to rock the boat just there. And actually, coming back to India, I think, didn't we build a church school? No, it's not quite ready yet. So we've got a church school on the build, so we can pump out maybe some priests to go around and try and convert the populace to Protestantism. And that's going to be a huge bonus if we can do that in India. It'll just that resistance to our foreignness will reduce slightly. Okay, the Maharatha Confederacy Republic have come to us with a cracking deal. If we give them Mysore, the region, they will give us military access for 5 turns. They will give us Cheka Dagestan. Where the heck is that? Right, that's right on the their northern border, and they'll give us the technology, the threshing machine. Oh, they'll also give us Baluchistan, which is that one there. So 2 really random territories. If we give them Mysore. No, we need Mysore, don't we? I'm afraid it's a no from me. Sorry, my friend. Meanwhile, in Bajapur, workers are currently on strike. James Alexander has a successful espionage mission. He's been sitting there for some time. I'm not actually sure he's doing anything anymore. He's probably just taken up residence and found himself a wife and starting a family. So, Bajapur, up here, they are not happy. I'm glad I didn't put the taxes up. Okay, what can we do which will get a little bit more repression? That's maxed out. That's maxed out. A gunnery school. Well, that allows us researching of explosive rockets. Ooh, but it's not going to help us. So let's get a couple of dragoons. That'll just. They've got as I always show you. Oh, hang on. Dragoons always have that garrison policing bonus, which is great. Okay, we'll have three lots of dragoons. That's fine. That should hold that steady. New Year's Day. For over 5 centuries, the 25th of March, or Lady Day, has marked the beginning of the new year. Lady Day is a celebration of the Annunciation, something like that, when the revealed by the angel Gabriel that Mary would conceive the child. Okay. A dockyard in Madras has been upgraded to a level 2, and an army board in London has been completed. Newtown and merges even Baltimore in Maryland. Right, there we go. How is Maryland doing? It's poor, and it's exempt from tax. Ooh. Okay, what you need is probably one more militia, and then let's have a look. Let's try and what do we need? Let's get some craft going. Oh wow, we're spending our money, aren't we? But that'll bring in some extra money, and then hopefully with the extra troops. Oh, actually, we probably don't need to get those troops. Let's stand that down. Recruitment, stand you down. Yeah, get rid of that. Let's send some troops over from this army. What do we got? Oh, we got 5 dragoons. Oh, we need to merge some of these units because they're all piecemeal, aren't they? Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Good. Let's No, they won't merge. No. Okay. There we go. Just trying to get these as good as we can. Okay, we've merged a few troops there. Let's get these. Oh, hang on. Can these two merge? Yeah, they can. Good. Right. Let's get a couple of these units over to Maryland.
Troops ready and waiting for.
There we go. Pay taxes. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's sorted. So there we go. We still got a bit more cash to spend. I think I was going to spend it on the farm up here, wasn't I? Let's get that farm upgraded.
Your Majesty.
Actually, go and have a look at that. Go and infiltrate that and see what. I just want to see what kind of ships they've got. Oh, they got all these trade ships in their fleet. Why don't they send them out to get some money in? Oh, okay. And I also want you to come and have a look at, where's that army? Yeah, you go on over there and have a look at that army for me.
Seeking cover.
If we see, this is what I'm thinking now. If we do the 13 colonies mission to get them to fully come under our control, do we get all those trade ships? Because that could be a worthy investment. Meantime, up here, it's 50% Protestant, even though we've got 2 preachers going absolutely
I am the instrument of God's will. Blessings be.
Crazy. Of course, France are Catholic, so there's probably some Catholic preachers going on here, isn't there, as well? But yeah. Oh, is that a... That's a university. Okay, it's not a chapter school where they're doing all preaching and stuff. Okay, back over to India. Did it say that was ready? No, it's not. Okay, let's have a look. Go back over to Britain, and we've now got the army board. Fantastic. Wrong one. What does that give us when it comes to technology? So we can have a look at light infantry doctrine, being the main and newly improved method of deployment for the correct use of light troops upon the field of battle. Provides the following effects: enables advanced light infantry drill, unlocks recruitment of chasseurs Britanniques, light infantry, and colonial light infantry. Okay. Shortened carbines as well. Shortened carbines, actually that's already unlocked, but never mind. Then we've got platoon firing, which will unlock Army Staff College, I think. Then we've got machined rifling and screw breech. Okay, cool. Gunnery school would be good next. Got no cash currently, but that's fine. Overspent yet again. Yeah, those... Did I get an extra dragoon here? I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did I? They're just holding steady there. That's all good and well. Right, back to India, where most of our attention is probably going to be for the next however long. Let's get you guys in the fort. There we go. And then we'll probably start tidying these lot up as well. Actually, they're not terrible numbers wise. They're a bit low, but otherwise, yeah. Can't afford to get you trained up. Pikemen. I quite like the pikemen actually. They're very good at defending the cannon. So what I might do, I might shove, where is he? That small unit there into the town. And the pikemen can join the army. They got 2 cannon. They've got a cannon. So this is going to be like a defense force. That's not too bad. We need some more troops here for sure. That's the makings of not a bad army. The only thing about the sepoys is that they don't fire by rank, which is annoying. Yeah. Everything else does though. Oh, obviously apart from the pikemen. So that's good. We've got the general over here. He can probably lead this army. He'll take some of the troops over. How is Mysore? We know this is what the... Oh look, it's already having an effect. 8.2% Protestant. We know the Indians or Maharatha Confederacy want that, so we need to keep a force back for sure. Token force there, which we can add into an army. And we've got the best bit of 2 armies here. Yeah, nice. So we'll get a couple of generals when we feel ready to go. And I think we'll probably hit Hyderabad next, or we could get them on the ship. Oh no, they'll be isolated. I like to keep our unit or our regions connected. It allows us to not be fighting on all sides then. So yeah, we'll probably go to Hyderabad next. Take Hyderabad, and then the road actually goes all the way to Cuttack and then on to Calcutta. But yeah, we'll probably try and carve up this right hand side, the east coast, and move up. That's my plan anyway. In 1751, building constructed, the College of Divinity in Mysore. Yes. Workers' riot in Bijapur. 1,071 population killed and Cotton Weaver's cottage has been damaged. James Alexander is still doing his stuff. 3 units of dragoons deployed in Bijapur for peacekeeping duties. And traits and ancillaries gained. David Skinner, Thief Taker. +2 to repression across the theatre. And +1 to happiness of the nobility. And George Berkeley, Keepering Loon. Research points per turn for enlightened technology +1. Research points per turn for military -1. Okay. So hang on, Bijapur. You do look under control. What's all this? Industry predicted, right. Army, let's get you let's get some troops out then.
Anything more, Lord?
I'll get those in.
March!
You can go back in.
Make ready!
You two,
March!
you march back down to Goa.
Men! Forward!
There you go. Goa's looking nice and secure. Okay. Well, we're predicted to hopefully keep this in check. Resistance to foreign occupation will decrease the longer we're here. We have our school, right? If you could pump out a priest, that would be awesome. Looking at Mysore, look, 1.8% up now. Almost 10% of the population are Protestant, which is fantastic. And the Maharatha Confederacy, the Republic, they're moving troops to the border. So they're on maneuvers. So I think we might have to think about matching up a little bit. Okay. I need the armies up in Bijapur because they are a little bit sensitive at the moment, should we say? Can I get a general? 800. There we go. Oh, I was expecting to choose a general like you do in Napoleon, but yeah, I forgot it's different. So we've got Damien Newport, 3-star general. Okay, that's something. It's not brilliant. Oh, we probably need... We've got 3 cavalry units plus the general. 2 guns. Obviously, we need to start building this army up without taking too much away from our... we probably need another gun for sure. And we'll get some more infantry. Do we need a general up here? Probably is the answer. Another 800, yep. There we go. We got Randolph Bridges, another 3-star general. Okay. Good. We do need some cavalry here. We've only got a small recruitment of cavalry. Can we? Oh, they're in the... We can replenish. That's good. I thought because... Obviously, they come from the town, but I thought because we're in a fort we wouldn't be able to, but that's okay. We'll replenish them. They do need some guns. Most definitely need some guns. So let's... We haven't got any more cash. Do we have any guns here? Yes, we do. Let's move those guns up to there, I think.
Immediately. Ready
And then his army is building. So he's got 2 cannon. He's got lots of troops. Obviously, we'll leave the colonial militia can go into the town once we're done. So maybe a unit or 2 more of cavalry, maybe another gun, and that's looking good. We will need to build up the army down here as well. If we we really want to push on. That's looking good. That's okay. Right. What do we got ship-wise here? We've got a Admiral's 5th rate. Okay. What do we got there? A sloop. Admiral's 5th rate. And another 5th rate. Okay, that's good. So let's put the sloop in there. Start to get the fleet together a little bit. We do need a unit. Oh, we'll wait. Actually. Oh, it's not very... Goa is not very productive anyway, so, yeah, the loss of the port being blockaded for a turn is not going to cripple the finances, so that's something. Okay, so we are... Oh, that got damaged in the riot, didn't it? Oh, I haven't got the cash to repair it. Bottoms. Right, okay. That's fine. A quick check. I haven't checked it for a while on our research. Fort Rupert is doing... is that advanced coppering? Improved coppering, sorry. In Kolhapur. Sorry for the pronunciation. We are doing puddling furnace. Another 2 turns until that is complete. In Fort Presque, we are looking at... whatever that is. National debt. Oh, fantastic. Just what we need. Another 9 turns for that. In Cambridge, we have... Wait for it. The steam-pumped land drain under research. Okay. So 0.3% to population growth and impact on farms. Reduces the chance of food shortages and enhances national prestige. So that's a good one. In Oxford, another 11 turns until the threshing machine. A machine used to separate the wheat from the chaff in very literal fashion. Reduces the chance of food shortages, plus 8% wealth generation on farms, and enhances national prestige. Another good one. So those two combined will certainly help up in North America, where we've got that army eating us out of house and home, and they've got potential food shortages impacting their growth. So that's good. And in this place, I just haven't got the energy. We've got the punch card loom being being researched for another 2 turns. The loom marks pattern material thanks to a mechanism which follows instructions coded in a set of hold cards. Plus 12 bonus to town wealth from textile industry buildings and enhances national prestige. So there you go. The research is going well. It's just hold station at the moment until things calm down and see what the next actions are of the Maharatha Confederacy Republic. In 1752, technological advance, steam pumped land drainage. Brilliant. Okay, thank you. James Alexander, we need to give him a job. He's still spying for us. He's got a job technically. Right, lightning is electricity. Due to the lengthy delay in constructing the Philadelphia church upon which he wished to test his lightning rod in order to channel lightning strikes to the ground without damaging the people or the buildings, American Philosophical Society founder Benjamin Franklin proposed an experiment in order to prove that lightning is indeed composed of electricity. Trait gained. Clipsby Rodney, tactician, +1 to management of army administration. Udat. Is he one of our MPs? Cool. Buildings constructed, a commercial port in Connecticut and craft workshop in Baltimore, Maryland. Good stuff. Oh, public servant dies. Piers Hadley. Again, I think he's one of the government, is he? I don't know. David Skinner, we had him upgrading last time. Paul Cartwright. Clipsby Rodney, he's our Secretary of War. And I'm guessing the chap who died was the Indian governor. Or not governor, but the minister for that region. Because this guy's has nothing. Okay. Thank you for your service. 3-pounder horse artillery and East Indian Company infantry units deployed in Karnataka. And ancillary gained, Alistair Wallace. +1 to happiness of the nobility. There is more to wine than finding the next bucket of claret. Okay. Cool, I think is the only answer to that. Right, heading back to India. So more troops moving towards... It's actually this this school here, isn't it? Oh no, it's a religious school, yeah. We've got 2 religious schools right next to each other. Right, how is the religious conversion going? 11.6% Protestant. That's really good. That's really good. Right, now we've got some cash. Let's get this repaired and earning. Things seem to have calmed down in Bajapur, which is good. We don't have to worry too much about that. For the moment, anyway. And our army readiness is improving. Right, so they've got 2 cannon there. I'll probably get that cannon into the fort. So we've got 3 cannon. What we got? We've got 1, 2, 3 cavalry units. We've got the 33rd Foot unit, which is good. They're all pretty good units. They're reasonably... Well, these aren't, but these guys have come with us all the way from Europe or wherever. Or they come from America, I can't remember now. They have quite good experience. Yeah, how is this region is fairly happy, actually, which is all nice. So we'll probably get those 3 units of East Indian Company over, and that's one of the armies under Damien Newport, ready to go. Good stuff. Right. Meanwhile, we slowly creep up here. This army is building up as well under Randolph Bridges. He's got 2 guns. They are hopefully improving the numbers in this cavalry unit. Lots of infantry. Probably use a couple more cavalry units and maybe another gun to be fair. Got a cavalry unit here. Let's send that up.
More orders. Waiting for orders.
There we go. So you'll have at least 2 cavalry units now, which is better. I think maybe a gun and maybe potentially another cavalry unit. They're okay. They're doing fine. And they're doing fine as well. Obviously, you've got some units here which we could move up with the general as well. Let's get another gun here, just in case there is a strike. Then at least we got the artillery around. Good. Right. Have a look at the policies. How is India doing? It's still budget. Are they still not paying tax? No, they're not. Damn it! I could use that tax. Okay, I'll leave it there. England and Wales have gone yellow in policy, and America is all looking green. Yay! Right, let's have a look at Blighty then. It's that clamour for reform, isn't it? Tax predicted, tax burden. Oh, tax. It's always been an issue, isn't it? Oh, we won't bother. Somerset House. +1 happiness to both nobility and middle classes. 5% repression to the region and 15% bonus to region tax income. Recruitment capacity, 3 units. Enhances national prestige and obviously allows you militia. How much is that? 10 grand. Good God. We're getting to the expensive round now, aren't we, at the top tier stuff. A Royal Academy, that's +2 happiness. That's much better value at 2,800. +3 technology research rate. Yeah, this is the next one we'll get, the Royal Academy, I think. And the Gunnery School is also something that we probably do need, but haven't got the cash at the moment. We don't need to spend every penny. Look at this little convoy of trade ships coming in. That's pretty sweet. Have a look at Ireland. Look at that, 55.9% Protestant. Everyone's happy. Things are going great. And in the US, or not the US, it's North America at the moment, isn't it? The United States is not a thing at the moment. So, okay, we're going to have... Where is our rake? Here he is. We were going to have a little look-see at there. 60% chance of infiltrating. Do I risk it? I'm not, actually. I don't want to upset them. And I don't want to lose my rake. So, what I might do is send him round to Montreal.
Such is beyond my skill. Your desire.
Right, I want you to get to Montreal. Or you could have gone that way. I didn't see the crossing there. Never mind. Never mind. Right, so this one, we've actually... With the technology increase, with the... Was it the land drainage? That bumps up food availability, so reduces the chance of food shortages. And that seems to be good now. Unless it was a winter thing that these were having the food shortages with. Not sure. We'll check next time. But for the moment, that looks good. So if we had an army here, these territories would be quite easy to conquer, but at the same time, we'd be causing ourselves a bit of grief by starting a war with France, which we're not in a position to really take to them at the moment. So it is, unfortunately, it's slightly boring, but it's same as, hold still, just slowly start building these things up. We've got the farm here being developed, which should be improved next time. But yeah, it is just hold station. When we talked about James Alexander, he's spying here. He's only a 3-star level, sorry, because he hasn't done anything much. But we can see there's a small units placed in here. Got nice cobbled roads, and it's reasonably developed, not major. So I'm wondering if we get a nice territory somewhere in the Punjab or somewhere in India, we could maybe trade it for Quebec They weren't interested in trading this territory up here because literally it's just nothing. But you never know. We might be able to do a trade deal for Quebec. Winter of 1752. A new rake has been recruited in England, which is fine. We'll get him down to Portsmouth.
The night is my friend.
Make ready.
And let's we'll drop him off in Europe somewhere.
Set sail. Aye, sir.
We'll send the fleet back.
Yes, Captain.
Right,
Yes,
and then he
my
can
lord.
go and have a little nosy around, see what's going on in Europe. Nice. Building constructed, great estate in New England. Fantastic. James Alexander, we saw him last time. New town emerges in Florida. Tequesta mission. Right. Florida, what do we need? It's a territory I've largely ignored. It's bringing in 791 gold. Well, I think let's try and bring in some cash. Which is that? Happiness? We don't really need that. Let's bring in the craft workshops and get that going. We could get average yield plantation for 2,000. Could generate a bit more cash as well. Got to start looking at these. Traits and ancillaries gained. George II. Lewd. -1 to the lower classes. Brilliant. And Nicholas Cornwallis. Mistress. +1 to happiness for the nobility. -2 happiness for the middle classes. God, these guys are really killing the middle and lower classes, aren't they? Technology advances. So we have completed the puddling furnace. The power loom is now next. Oh, we did that last time and I didn't go and check which other technology we could potentially look at. And also the punch card loom has been completed and the light infantry doctrine. And that is one that I wanted. But I'll see if they're the right ones to do it. Maybe Cambridge should do that instead. And a £6 horse artillery in Mysore has been deployed. Right, let's have a look at technology then. So, yes, Cambridge are doing the... whatever that is. Interchangeable parts, which will be a good one, actually. -3 upkeep cost to army and navy. +4 bonus to town wealth for all buildings. And enhanced national prestige. That is a good one. Yeah. So, Kolhapur, they are researching power loom. +4 wealth generated from textiles. +14 bonus to town wealth from textiles. Enhanced national prestige. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. You can continue with that. What was the other one? Research. 27. Okay, that was what I was going to change. So, Cambridge. Can you drop that? Can you drop that? Oh, hang on. I need to go there to drop that. And I want you to do what Cambridge were doing. Interchangeable parts. 44 turns. That may not be one you are best placed to do. What's that? Wealth of Nations. 22 turns. Ooh. Okay. Drop that. And do that. 22 turns, still not great, but yeah, okay. And you do the... there you go, 11 turns till we get the light infantry doctrine, which would be good. Happy. Right. So, news from India. Armies are massing at Hyderabad. They've obviously heard me talk about it, and they are preparing for battle. So we need to get our armies set. These guys are looking pretty good. Where is the road from Hyderabad into our territory? Here's the bridge. So it's going to be here, isn't it? Let's just see. Do we... I don't think we get a bonus them being in the fort. We don't get like an upkeep cost saving, do we? I don't think so. We're spending 34,000 on our army at the moment. Crikey. Wow. So yeah, I might get this army up here. So if they do come over,
Forward. More orders.
we got a chance to intercept them. Oh, actually, can I place you on the hill? No, I want you there because I don't want them to go through our church school of divinity or whatever it's called. How is they're doing fine. Minor troops there. We could maybe build that up a little bit. Army there is looking light. How's Bijapur doing? Okay, the military crackdown repression is predicted to be reducing, as the negative influences of the resistance to foreign occupation is also reducing. Not ready to pay tax yet, but they're close. Good. I think I'm going to recruit another dragoon, a couple more guns. Who got the East Indian Company cavalry? It's got 11 melee attack, 12 charge, 7 and 8 and 7. Okay, the general's bodyguard is. Oh wow! There's only 32 men in that one. There's 60 men in that one. However, their upkeep is only 60. Yeah, so we'll get a general's bodyguard as well. Very cheap upgrade. Does that come with a general? It's one of those questions you ask at the checkout. Does that come with a general, that one? Well, we will see. There we go. So that's all good. We've got the army waiting there. We've got 2 armies worth waiting here. Got a general in there. Don't have a general in there, but we can always get one. And we have a general down here. Okay, I think India's set as good as it can be. We got any upgrades we can do? What's that? The port. The port, no. Oh, one thing I was going to check. Oh, we've only got 689 now. That was 5,000. That was 3,000. 2,800. Yep, can't afford that. That's fine. England's still a little bit tetchy when it comes to clamour for reform, but what can you do? Time waits for no man. All is well in Ireland. Yep. 57.2% Protestant. Happy days. And we've got our rake who's landed in northern France to go and do some exploring, see what's happening down here, and see what's happening down in Spain. Because down in Gibraltar, if you recall, a couple of turns ago, this huge French army rocked up on Gibraltar territory, allied with the Spanish, and they're just sitting there. And it's not as if they're going to go through Morocco and... Oh, although Morocco's... What's happening there? Who are Spain at war with? They're at war with Austria, Dutch, Russia, Poland, Lithuania, and Courland. So owner Savoy currently has this territory. Algiers. Barbary State says that. Genoa is Tunis. Okay, so... So they're allies. So they can't progress anywhere that way. So that can't be Savoy, if they're allies, attacking Spain. They got... I wonder... No, the populace look happy. So it's not like a rebel revolt. I don't know what's going on there. Interesting. In 1753, we're really punching through the dates at the moment. James Alexander still doing his successful espionage. Species Planetarium. An eminent Swedish naturalist, Carl Lin, has found the Linnaeus has ensured that the prominent place for himself in the father of modern taxidermy, with the publication of his latest works, Species Planetarium. Cool. Good reading, I'm sure. In Bijapur, more troops deployed. Ah, we did get the general. Yay! General's bodyguard with 6-pounders and colonial dragoons as well. And in City we gained Thomas McLaren, a lunatic. Brilliant. Research points per turn for Enlightenment technologies 2. 10% chance of assassination. Great. Studying the broken mind can lead to fruitful insights into the soul. Good. Right. I'm starting off in Blighty because what I saw during the turn coming up here was what I thought I saw was a big Maharatha Confederacy Republic convoy coming up the coast. Maybe it wasn't there. I'm just going to pop my ships in port just in case.
Your lordship,
I'm going to send our rake down the west coast of France,
I await your command.
spying on everything that he can do. Right, we've only got 1,500 gold or pounds in the old treasury. We're spending more on our armies, and the reason being, as you can see, there's quite a stack of troops building up here in Hyderabad. I've got our troops waiting for them. And we've got some more troops out here. Oh, it's all gone a bit slow and janky. Why has it gone slow and janky? Yeah, how is... Things are getting better. We're still not paying tax. Things are getting better. Here we have a general, Sir Henry Clinton. Brilliant. He can pop in here. Let's get those guys out.
Awaiting further
Let's get the general in for his army. There he is. So he's got 3 cannon, loads of dragoon. Right, let's merge you with them. You're okay. You probably could do with another cannon, so let's get you out.
Any further orders? Majesty?
Get a cannon in.
Anything more?
In fact, let's get these 2 guys out.
Men! Make ready! Forward!
Let's get the cannon in, and let's get that in.
Ready and waiting.
And then we've got the dragoon
March!
and the 3 militia. Good. Right, they can sort of move in when they're ready. I might just put them on the hill up there.
More orders? March!
No, I didn't want to do that. Not the entire army. I wanted these guys
Make ready!
to march up on the hill. Just to sort of,
Forward!
maybe on this hill here.
Forward!
Just to open up the
Roll
visibility.
that country!
And just to have, you know, some points that we'll have to funnel this army, if they do come for us, towards our own army, so they can either go that way, or they might attack him, of course, which may bring them in range of the army in town, or they may go for this guy, in which case, brilliant. If they come over that bridge going for our territory, we are in position. All looks well for the rest of our troops. Average yield plantation. What I might do then, it looks like we're going to have no conflict this episode, which is, it should be good for us. It should bring in cash. We could, no, can't. Any upgrades we can potentially do? No, God, everything's getting expensive now. That's not our territory. Abundant yield on that plantation, that's okay though. 1800, not quite got enough. Any farms that could need upgrading? These farms, obviously the traditional native farms, which we've not got much going on, and they're kind of top level, they say. So I'm not going to rock the boat too much. Let's see if our rate can get into Montreal. 75% chance.
And listening.
Samuel Boyce is in. Right, what's happening here? Oh, they got loads of mounted tribal auxiliary. 3 units of artillery, colonial infantry. They've got some courtiers de bois, skirmishers. They've got some native bowmen, and they've got some native warriors as well. Okay, interesting. Interesting makeup of that force there. 67% Protestantism. Hey, we're finally cracking Quebec, which is looking good. I'm hoping maybe that'll cause a little bit of unrest. Probably won't, but you never know. Right, let's have a look down the territories over here, which we kind of largely ignored for large parts of this. Again, maxed out farm there. Maybe if we put our own farming structure in, that may change it, but again, I don't want to rock the boat too much. That's not ours. High yield furs. No, can't afford it. Got another town there. A farm there we can move up to a great estates. No, it doesn't look like... No, looks like there's no real opportunities to upgrade. No. Oh well, we're just skint. We're going to have to accept that we're skint. And yeah, all the farming is sort of the native farming down here, so it's level 2 and it's max, but it's still not too bad. It's still 0.6% population growth, reduces chance of food shortages, and 500 town wealth, so it's not worth ripping up or anything. So we can have a look at our island territories and see if there's anything. Well, that plantation can't spend anything there. But yeah, okay. We'll come over here to our largely ignored Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, nothing we can really do. No cash. Well, fine. How are these territories anyway? Because we're just kind of... Yeah, they're just ticking on nicely, aren't they? They're bringing in 200 income. It's not great. It's not the worst. Perhaps what we could do then is recruit a trade ship. And we'll get that sent out to one of the trade areas to try and bring in a little bit more cash. Yeah. So all in all, I'm just... Who we got here? We've got the Spanish here. Doing some pirating. They are attacking... But it can't be Spain they're attacking. United Provinces, I probably would suspect. Anyone else pirating? Prussia are still locking our ship away.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
Still can't move
I
it.
cannot do that.
No, don't declare war. Even though they are basically blockading one of my ships. No, it's not worth. It really isn't worth. Is it worth actually just scuppering? You'll dismantle the selected ship and distribute the crew among your other ships, saving you money. We might as well do that because honestly, we're just paying upkeep for it to be stuck in the top of the map. So we'll get rid of it, and that's freed up a bit of cash, and hopefully we'll build another trade ship and get that out down here as well. Are these all trade ships, or do we have any military ships here? Ah, we do. We have a sloop dragon, and we've got a Dow as a trade ship. Yeah, so we've just got one sloop patrolling this area, which is, if anybody wants to attack it, that's not going to do much. And over here in the Ivory Coast, we have a number of trade ships, and we've got an admiral, Edward Vernon, with 2 5th-rate ships, a 6th-rate, and a sloop. Okay. Oh, this is empty. Maybe we'll send a ship down here then, to the Ivory Coast. I assume Ivory is still our top seller. Over here we got trade ships galore, fantastic, from the coast of Brazil. So let's see, let's have a look. So from yeah, Ivory Coast, straight to Madagascar, we got the ivory coming in. Coast of Brazil is sugar. Sugar is trading at 11, ivory is still at 22. Spices we're getting from the East Indies is 20, which is good. So yeah, ivory and spices are still the way. So we'll send it to the Ivory Coast, and we'll get another trade ship as well. Let's get a trade ship from India. Oh, it's a naval recruitment, hang on. Oh no, that's a fishery. One of these will be... Okay, that one's good. Let's get a trade ship from there. We'll send that to get ivory, and there we go. We've got 2 more ships bringing in some cash, which will be good. So all in all, yeah, not the most exciting episode ever. However, it's building. You know it's building. The armies are being building up here by the Maharatha Confederacy Republic, or the Republic of the Maharatha Confederacy. I don't know what the terminology is. We've got an army ready to go under Damien Newport, a new general, and then over here we have 2 generals with stacks of armies. Obviously, Sir Henry Clinton is going to be defending Bijapur and Satara, which we know they want. We know they want Mysore as well. And we've got a army here. Because obviously, if they do strike and we manage to defend it with Damien Newport's army, I will unleash Randolph Bridges to attack up here. Ahmednagar. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. So, you know, it'll be two-pronged. We'll defend and then push if we can, and then we'll push. But I want them to break the treaty, not myself. So I don't get the negative penalty. But yeah, that's where we are. Bit of a administration episode and just getting things sorted. Building up our armies ready for the second India War. You know it's coming. They know it's coming. We both know it's coming, but we're still smiling at each other, pretending it's not happening. But until that kicks off, it's all slowly, nicey, and all that good stuff. I'm sure maybe next time we'll have a few conflicts to deal with. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.